That one. There we go. Do 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 do. All right. Hey, Beck. So, hotspot, turn it on, scan Wi-Fi. Really cool ship. Hey Jacob, hey Chew first, no, you're the third. Hey Andre, this is a nice surprise. Yeah, I decided to take the day off from work today just to do a stream. Now I just want to be outside. The weather's been so great the past few days. I was really craving to do a little stream. Are we now on 2 modems? We are. Why is my alert not playing? Hey Dutch fella, hey Gabe. I got Giant Ray, thank you for the 16 months. Let me see why the alert is not doing anything. Wasn't it also broken last time? No, let's just try to replay it, see if that does anything. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Let me make a note of it. Note, to-dos, alerts, stream. But thank you for the 18 months already, Jandre. Thank you for the continuous support, even though I haven't been streaming much lately because of weather and stuff. Oh, there we go. I think that's better. Oh, we're doing the ads thing now. Real cool ship coming. It's one of those ships with like these massive hangar cranes. I don't know how to otherwise call them. But it's basically a massive crane system, but it's like it has a roof on it. Did I see the sinking? No, I didn't, Iris. Not really. Iris, I didn't, lols. I don't really read news that much anymore since recently, because I don't really feel like I need that in my life. So apparently a ship sank. I assume. Okay, so this is good, this is good. Okay, I think we're all set up now. So I have no idea what we can expect in terms of traffic, because the public page where you could see the pilot schedule has been taken down. It's no longer publicly available, so I can no longer see for the next 24 hours what ships are expected to come in or depart, which is very frustrating. Is that the word? Unfortunate. So I can just come here and hope we get a lot. Like, of course I can look on radar, but yeah, that doesn't give you a view for the next like 24 hours, the radar. So yeah, it is what it is. A submarine sinking a ship, of course it's war, of course. You have the news on too much, turn it off. I'm inspired by my missus actually, because she doesn't read any news. On social media, she was able to block almost every news outlet possible, and she literally does not know what is going on in the world. I envy her. But I've turned it off and my mental state is improving, so just don't read it. Unless it's in your backyard, you shouldn't care about it. Let's take a look up close at the massive structure on that one. Look at that. Like this. You get it through memes. That's one way to get your news. Oh, she's gonna come in actually, I just realized. Or should I do the overlay thingy? I feel like we have to. Hey Susie, morning. So to do the overlay thing, I'm gonna use my second phone. It's hard to avoid. So I also started blocking news outlets on social media now, which it's a task. I'm still not there, but it helps. Well, apparently you are able to get to a state where nothing comes in anymore because the missus is unaware of what's going on. And she does social media, like she scrolls a lot through like reels and stuff. I do think there are certain platforms that you should avoid, like Twitter. Just don't go on it. What's the number of this ship? There it is. Exclamation mark ship, and then 311 00 1616. There we go. That should hopefully still work. Moin, Ria, welcome. Morning, Shirley. Another thing that is good on social media if you want to avoid news is make sure that you only have, there's always like the For You page or the recommended, the algorithm page basically, and then the page where you see only the stuff that you follow, which also makes a big difference. The cruise liner, not a cruise liner, but where did she come from? Wow, she came from Panama Canal. Big trip here. So it's also very low tide, as you can see. The water is very, very low. No, I still haven't fixed the tides command either. Life's been so busy, but it's been good. YouTube and Instagram. I think that's manageable, Chu. If you block some stuff on Instagram, I think you should be blissfully fine. Ooh, there's an interesting looking ship in the locks there. Let me check what that is on radar. Oh, it's a bulker. That's why it looks okay. It's just a bulk carrier. But we're looking into the sun, so it's it looks weird from this angle. Let's check. Look at that massive crane structure on that. Really cool. What's up, Schnurdo? Where have I been? Winter hiatus. The weather has been bad, my dude. But it's actually funny. So last week we had amazing weather, and then the weekend came and we had rain. And then once it hit Monday, the weather became good again. For the whole week it has been like this. We get like 15, 16, 70 degrees, which is unusually warm for this time of year. So I decided to take the day off from work today so I could poop out a little stream. So that's where we are. But it's a whole crane structure that is inside of it. We can actually look very closely into it now. There we go. So you can see the whole crane structure. This is a general cargo ship, it's classified as. Interesting. You can see the massive spindles with the cables. Very unique ship. I think we've seen it before though, this one. Wait, don't we have a scene command? Exclamation mark, scene. Let's try it. Oh no, it's the first time we saw a similar ship then. I do remember we've seen this type of ship before. Hey Rum Zombie. Oh, you mean the sea platforms, Gabe? Yeah. The ones that are parked here on the other side of the river. God, the weather's so amazing. Love it. See what the temperature feels like. Feels like 11. Oh, feels like 9. Yeah. It's supposed to warm up even more today. They're talking highs up to 17 Celsius today. 17 degrees. Structures on there are so cool. There's like a little rope dangling there, or a cable. Look at that. It has a noose on the end. Oh no. Yeah, there's one of those ships that comes in almost every weekend, I think, or at least every few weekends into the port here. It has like this massive crane on it as well. Also used for building wind turbines. Oh yeah, I know, Jacob. I'm very well aware that the weather can still take a turn for the worst. I'm just trying to be optimistic, and I hope the winter weather is gone. Hopefully we'll be able to do at least one weekly stream from now on, but we'll see. Yeah, it could be the same one. Although I think the one that I talk about usually works in front of the coastline here, the Seaway Ventus. And in she goes. I can point the camera, I think, towards the locks, but you probably won't see much, but we can give it a try. Yeah, we're just too low. But there is an interesting... No, yeah, behind the grass there's an interesting ship. We'll see it come out in a little bit, I think. grab something from the car real quick. Zoom out a bit. Oh, hang on. Look at that plume. Put on the engine in reverse. Some good cold. They're probably gonna come in here where we are. I'm expecting them to steer in. They're probably gonna go to the steel factory up the river. All right, I'm gonna grab something from the car real quick. Yeah, I forgot you guys can always hear me. Wireless mics. Any news on the Explorer? I have. I'm picking it up next Friday. So not this Friday, but the Friday next week. So it's probably one of the final streams with the old Volvo. Well, old. It's 4 years old now. So that's gonna be interesting, learning to drive an EV car. Well, just dealing with the battery and the charging and the whole shenanigans. Like we have already a trip planned in the middle of April, a weekend getaway. I already was looking at where can I charge that thing and stuff like that. So pretty interesting. Does look like this one is not gonna come in with the coal. Interesting. Hey Big Barry, hey Andre, welcome. Definitely loaded up to the brim this one. So yeah, new car in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go and buy a new phone tomorrow. Hey PKD, Avenger is pushing a barge indeed. This is indeed a barge. I think it's even 2 barges side by side, or is it 1? No, it's 1, it's 1. No, it's 2. It's 2 barges side by side that it's pushing. Might as well buy for a look at it then. Yeah. I'll be here starting from June. I'll be here 4 days a week. Which iPhone? No, I'm getting the S26 Ultra that they announced last week. I want to try out the new privacy feature. And I want to try to use it for a development project that I'm trying, which I cannot disclose. Interesting, I wonder where the coal is going then. I didn't know there's any facilities upriver, no, downriver actually, that use coal. Yeah, the reason I'm getting it is for development mostly, so it's actually a business expense to me, the new phone. It's not that I need a new phone, I want to use it for something. Oh, the overlay. Sorry, PDK. I forgot. Hide. There we go. Thanks for reminding me that the overlay was I don't think we have a moderator doing it, so it's manual by me. What was I talking about? No, don't worry, there are many charges around. The thing is, there's a lot of charges, but I cannot charge just anywhere. I have like an app of the company that it's a company car, it's a leasing car, so they also provide the charging stuff. So there's a lot of charging, but it's not ideal in my opinion. All right, meanwhile, we got our first container ship of the day approaching. She's over there. Big zoom. What's up, Ghost Farmer? No, so basically how leasing cars here in Belgium work is that you get something called a fuel card if you have when it was still fuel. So then you can go to a gas station of a certain brand and fill up your car there. When you get an EV, you get an electrical charging card, so all the expenses are paid by the office, not by you. So if I would charge somewhere else, then I would have to pay for it myself. But they did install a charger at my house, so that's nice. I think the whole EV thing will only be tricky when you like travel. Then you will have to like foresee time to charge and where to charge, so on. Yeah, of course I can charge anywhere I want, but I want to charge when it's free for me. You don't have to pay extra. Looks like this one turned on its exhaust scrubber. Look at that plume coming out. Hey, now the alerts are working. What the hell? What day do you call this? I call this, I'm taking a day off because the weather is amazing, Toast. Thanks for the prime, buddy. 67 months, holy moly. It's a long time. Sea Gunner. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. What's up, buddy? Also got nice weather. Cool. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. So last week you had amazing weather. It became weekend. The weather turned shit. It was raining Saturday, Sunday all day. And then it turned Monday again and the weather was good again. It was like the universe was telling me no streaming. So I was like, let me take a day off. Ooh, there's a Marsk in the distance. Look at that. It's also coming towards us. Yeah, let me do the overlay for the big ones. The pillar 6. Is it 6? Yeah, it's 6. Ship. Mm-hmm. 6 0 2 3 0. Boom. There we go. The MSC pillar 6, 280 meters, well, just under. Capacity of 6,000 TEUs. Okay, from Hamburg. Maybe we saw it on Hamburg Haven live stream. Have we seen this one before? I should make a button for scene. Oh yeah, we last saw it in May last year. It's been a while. What it's like when it's low tide like this, you can see the edge of the banks, how close the ships get. What's up, Tiger? Welcome in. We see a Sarah Egg, who also started streaming again today, I believe. That means Summer is approaching in Europe. People start streaming again, even though she's in Korea. Hey Spyro, good to see you again. Moin Ulrich, welcome. Welcome on this amazing day in terms of weather. Really nice. Is that like a big horn? It is. Is that like the fog horn? It's really cool. Also the water is very flat. There's not a lot of wind. Okay, you can see the waves it's forming. Really cool. Look at that. Oh. You got a person there for scale. There we go. Ship spotter for scale. There's a lot of ship spotters here today. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, including me. Guess the good weather has something to do with that. Would be cool to be down there and ship spot, but the water would rise too quickly at some point. Love how you can see the reflection. Wait, the tide command suddenly works? I didn't do anything? I would get wet. The problem is that it's a tidal river, so if I would set up my whole setup down there, in like an hour from now, this whole area will probably be submerged. Maybe an hour and a half from now. Because the water is rising again now. If you're wondering how high the water gets, you can see like the edges here, the green and the dark part. That's how high the water gets compared to where it's now when it's high tide. You can actually see the wave. That's the wake from the ship that is now hitting the shoreline. Good for surfing. It's cool. You can see like the wave coming from the sides. Still think the colors for the camera can be a bit more vibrant. I have to check. Correct, goat farmer, correct. Also want to check for a minute now that there's no traffic for a few minutes. There's a ship parked over there. Let's hide the one that I have. Oh. I think that's a heavy load carrier. Let's try the super zoom. Do you think I can read the name from here? Wow, this lens is so cool. This is the Combi Dock 3.1. Let's get some stats of it on the stream. Let's go here. So it's being fueled right now, actually. So it is a heavy load carrier. Let's put it on the overlay. Oh, that's the wrong button. Shit. What's the lens? Exclamation mark camera. Should give it to you, Gabe. So this one came from Asbjørk in Denmark. Heavy load carrier, 162 meters long. It's crazy that we can read the name, because look how far we are. I'm always impressed. Albie, +1. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the support. Welcome back. 15 months already. Thank you, Albie. Coming up next, we'll have the Maersk container ship, I think. Here we go. There's a little one ahead of it as well. Is that a... What is that in front of it? Let me check on radar. It's a pleasure craft. Right, pleasure craft season is about to begin again. It's the Marie AG. Oh, it doesn't have a photo. Should make a photo of it for Vessel Finder when she comes here. Holy moly. You guys are throwing the subs out now. You guys are crazy. Dutch fella, thank you for the 16 months, dude. Tier 2. The most valued sub of the channel now. I value all of you. Tier 2, that's crazy, dude. Do you have any dates on when you're heading back out to sea? When will we see you on the river again here? Alright. Oh! That was a little blip. Interesting. Nope. That is not good. That is very interesting. What is happening with the signal? What the hell? Okay, we're slowly recovering, I think. Oh no, that sucks, dude. Wait, then you shouldn't sub tier 2 to me if you need a paycheck this month. My dude. Buy some food with it. But appreciate it anyway. So hopefully you can get something soon then. Yeah, and it's Twitch. I cannot refund that. Okay, I think the bitrate has recovered. No idea what the little blip was. Also, there might be something fun or different for the stream in, when would that be? The end of May, probably, somewhere. But I cannot leak or tell you anything about that. It's classified info that I got. Looks like this Mars ship. I'm already gonna put it on the overlay. Ship. It has the classic poop stain livery. Hey Guus, goedemorgen. Welcome. Oh, it's the Marsk, Kansas. We've seen this one before. Its condition hasn't improved since we last saw it, I think. 3 and then 3 zeros. That should work. Wait, first time today? We've seen this one before, I'm certain. But maybe that was before we started tracking the statistics. I'll make a few photos of the pleasure craft we have in front of us here. Indeed, Hughes. That's why I'm live streaming today, because the nice weather. Let's take a look real quick at the. It's a nice yacht. Look at that. Very streamlined. Let me make another picture of it so I can upload it to Vessel Finder. Oh, that's a good one. Little birdies in front of it. Cool. Oh, did it have a solar panel on the top? I missed that. Integrated in the roof. Okay, cool. Does look like a fun yacht to go on. It has like the very low back, so you can like swim and then climb back on it. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the yacht. You guys can look on the classic poop stain livery. Dude, this one looks so rough. Oh my goodness. Let's do a rust rating on her. So 10 if she's completely rusted to bits and she shouldn't be floating. 1 or 0 if there's no rust at all. You can all get your votes in. I should really build some overlay thingy for the rust rating. I think that would be fun. Put it on my to-do list. A 6. Those are very friendly for the smart ship. Let's take a look up close. Zoom out a bit. There we go. Some nice skid marks from the docks. Like, I get the stains from the top from like water dripping down, but like the ones at the bottom look really nasty. Jesus, you could really use a lick of paint. Hey buddy, good morning. I should say moin. Oh, I was jealous when the river froze over in Hamburg, buddy. Oh, it looked amazing. Really cool to see the ships in between. So did I put her on? Yeah, where did she come from? She came from Norfolk in the US, just under 300 meters, 4,650 TEUs. Cool, cool. Meanwhile, the bulk carrier is about to come out of the lock, so we'll see that in a little bit. It was cold. I can imagine that it was cold if it freezes like that. Yeah, I'm also happy for the sun. I took a day off from work just to be able to come here and stream for today because the weather is so nice. Still in quite a rough condition. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, it's typical for these leased Maersk ships to be in a not pristine condition. Meanwhile, if you're just joining, you did miss this really cool ship with a it's basically a crane system that is on the top there, but it's covered with a roof. So it's like a covered crane. I don't know how they would technically call it. It's waiting over there to go into the lock. And then it's hiding behind the grass, but you can just nope. Yeah, we're looking at grass spotting. But there is a bulker that's gonna come out of the lock in a minute from now. So we'll catch that. Other than that, I have to check the radar. So another thing, during the hiatus, the pilot schedules are no longer publicly accessible for the river. So unfortunately, I no longer have a forecast for the next 24 hours, what ships will come in or go out. Just kind of annoying, because I really based myself on that to know when I should stream. When the best time is. So now the only thing I have is the radar, which I will check in a minute here. Let's see what else is moving. All right, let's check it. Oh, it is a Wagenborg ship that's gonna come out. Never mind, it's a general. Wait, where's the bulker then? Huh? Oh, that's weird. Earlier, my radar said a bulker, but now it's a different ship. Okay. So it's not a bulker. It's a general cargo ship, but it has the whole bridge and superstructure on the front. See it in a little bit. Nothing to there is at the end. Okay, there's some stuff coming in now at the entrance of the river. So the container ship. General cargo ship. What are you? General cargo ship. Further out, another container ship. Hopper dredger. Yeah, not too much. Let's check Antwerp. See what we can expect from there. Lots of small traffic, so look at that. Nothing too big. I assume with the whole situation in the world, traffic might have slowed down even more than usual. come on, vessel finder, why are you so slow? The bulker disappeared. Yeah, it was actually a shadow fleet ship. It sank. Very unfortunate. Just push a bit further over there. Okay. Just trying to see what is an Antwerp actually in the port right now. Nope. Let's check the big container dock there. Wow, my internet is so slow here. Okay, so we got the MSC Vigo just leaving Antwerp now. It's nothing too big. There's one 400-meter ship in Antwerp. Well, that one only arrived yesterday. Not too much. Inland ship coming out. I should. I'm one-manning everything. Remind me if I forgot to overlay. This is the Wenbo. Is it Wenbo? Oh, the Wenrow. Like row your boat. Sorry. Something to drink here. Actually, when I arrived here, there was a ship coming out like this, an inland ship coming out of the canal. And it was doing it at such a great speed that the drift was absolutely crazy. I wish you guys could have seen it, but yeah, I wasn't ready to stream yet. It took like a very sharp turn. Okay, the Wagenborg ship is coming out right now. She appears to be completely empty. She's very high in the water. Got some more inland ships coming out as well. Oh, and it's a lowrider that is coming. Look at that. It's almost sinking. The Zinnia. Hey, Meat. You're new here. Welcome, dude. Take a seat and relax. Look how low this one is. There's a little bit of a lean to it, to the left. Maybe that's because it's taking the corner down. Look, another cool one coming, actually. It's one of those, I'm assuming it's gas that's in the reservoirs. Like little tanks on top. Here it is. It was a companion. Ship. Is that a shipyard? No, this is the canal that leads to the port of Ghent that they're all coming out of. There's a bigger one about to come out in a minute. Well, 5 minutes from now. They're doing a dance. So I'm a bit too low because the embankment here is in front of us, but you can already see the top of the ship that's coming. And then this big boy is gonna go into the locks towards Ghent. Of course, we're focusing on the grass. Don't grass. No. Nope. Well, we'll see it in a minute. So yeah, not too much big traffic today, but we'll see what we can see. It's just nice to be outside by the water. Sun is out. Life is good. See if we can, yeah, let's keep it at that for now. So it's coming. Just gotta wait a bit. Very unique design, this ship though. Yes, we're in the Netherlands. Exclamation mark location, if you wanna know where we are. Egbert Wagenborg. I should put it on the overlay, this one. Exclamation mark ship. Let's look up the number real quick. She's coming out. Two, 4, 4, 0, 6. Send it. It's going to Middlesbrough in the UK. That's a really fun shot. It's like it's coming over land. Yeah, I've only seen this design or this type of ship at Wagenborg ships, actually. If I'm not mistaken, they're built in the Netherlands. I can look it up, actually. Let's see where this one is built. And there's a person walking on the top deck there. And they're getting the pilot ladder ready as well. Let's get it on here. Yeah, it's built in Delfzijl in the Netherlands. So I believe last year they launched a new one. Oh, look how empty it is. She's very high in the water. Look at that. Nisten Sander. If that's the company in Delfzijl, then yeah. Yeah, it is. And the Nisten Sander. I built it. Yeah, it's a general cargo ship. So basically, it's hollow on the inside, so they can put anything in there. Could be some heavy thing, could be containers. It's very versatile. Can you imagine climbing down that ladder? 'Cause that's what's gonna happen for the pilot. It's quite high. So you can see at the back there. Ooh, so that is actually the living quarters and everything. I wonder if this design is like very aerodynamic. It's very fuel efficient. It must be. Well, we got a little tanker, inland tanker coming by as well. No. This area does not freeze. It doesn't get cold enough here. It's the Gas 86. Oh, we got a coaster coming out as well, out of the canal. Let's check it out. A steam junkie? You mean stream? There's a coaster about to come out. Here she comes. The Ems Mira. I'm gonna put on the overlay. Too much work. I'll give you its statistics. It's going to Salonika. I have no idea where the hell that is. Yeah, that's what we do here. We just watch ships. Nothing special. What is this one? Sorry, I'm jumping from ship to ship, but I see interesting stuff. So we gotta take a look at it. Is that a tugboat? Oh, it's in Greece, Salonika. Okay. Today I learned. The Evo. The Evo. It is a tug. It's officially a tug. Going to Antwerp. It's usually in Zeebrugge, I think. Interesting. It's an older tug, I think. Wait, can I see? Let's check how old it is. Wow, it was built in 1957. I should get this one on the overlay then, because that is gonna be a one for the records. Let me put it on the overlay so you can register it. $20, $55, $41, 000. Like ship spotting, so do we. There it is. Probably one of the oldest ships we've seen. Blimey, older than me. Well, if you're 63 is the thing, then yeah, indeed, it's 6 years older than you. Although she looks very fresh, so. Yeah, we have at least one older. I actually see it every week now, the cruise ship that we caught last summer. So people who don't know, we saw a cruise ship that went to Ghent, up the canal here, to be scrapped. What was it, the Astoria? So we caught that on stream, and now it is in Ghent. It's still there, and they're slowly deconstructing it. It's still in the water right now, but like the top side, they keep cutting big pieces of steel off. Oh, it's one of the Artis ships. Okay. But yeah, since we now go bouldering every week as a sport that we adopted, I see it every week because the bouldering hall is close to it. Oh, the Castor, yeah, okay, that's 2 that's older. True. Sorry for not thinking about the Castor. I guess the cruise ship is fresher in my memory as I see it every week now. You know, we gotta, if I zoom out a bit, look at that, it's rush hour. Look at all these ships going to Antwerp or beyond. What is XXX? Ulrich, I want to know. What is happening with the barges there? Oh, is he gonna park them over there on the river? That would mean there's probably a bulk carrier that's gonna come in and has to be emptied over there because it's too deep. Yep, I am. We're live on all 3. Yeah, definitely it looks like he's gonna park up there and drop the barges. Oh, the general cargo ship has spun around with the tides. Let's take another look at it. Let's do the mega zoom. Oh, it has like a loading, like, what's the word in English? Like a bridge that lowers at the back so you can roll stuff on and off it. Very interesting. Temperature is rising. Yeah, we're supposed to get 17 degrees Celsius today at the peak. So it's very warm for this time of year. Very unusual weather. Which is why I'm here today, actually, because yeah, I was like, let's take a day off from work. The weather's good. So you can stream it. Hey, GB, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. So you can see there's a ship on the left attached to it. So that one is basically fueling the ship. It's bunkering. So it's being refueled. I don't think she has any cargo on her right now. At least not visible. Oh, there's somebody with a drone here. I still don't feel comfortable flying my drone nowadays. Right, let's zoom back out. If you're wondering how far away that one is, that was about 6 kilometers from here. There we go. Got a tugboat coming as well. And yeah, currently I see some stuff at the entrance of the river, so we'll see that in a little bit. A bit of a gap in traffic, or at least the bigger traffic. What's up, Buzzy? Shippies indeed. Where's the rockets? Well, next year they're gonna, was it next year? I don't know. In the future they're gonna install a whole missile system at the port of Antwerp, so then we'll be able to do rocket spotting. No idea, Bezzy. I stopped looking at the news, honestly. I was talking about it in the beginning of the stream. Just turn off the news and your life will be so much better. Can we catch the drone? There's a guy flying a drone. See if I can catch it on stream. Oh, is it next year that they install it? Yeah. So yeah, next year will be rocket spotting when the war breaks out here. There's also a dredge active. I think it's at its closest point to where we are. Let me show you real quick. Over there. It has been going back and forth from there to the other side of the river, like. Perfect, AGB. I'll set up a donation goal. Armored vehicle. Let's get another tiny ship coming. I'll check that in a minute. The green object, it's a buoy. So that basically shows you where the shipping lane is. Don't go to the others. So they have to stay, yeah, for this one they have to stay on the right from where we are looking of it. Otherwise it's too shallow and yeah, they might run aground. And then if I then pan all the way to the other side, you'll see red buoys, which indicate the other side. Over there, you can see the red one. And they're all over the river, all the way from here to Antwerp. Also the red and green indicate, what is it, port and starboard. So a ship knows that if green is on the right, they're going towards the port. If green is on the left, they're leaving the port. Which one is this? The VB Victory. I do hope that maybe on Saturday or Sunday I can do another stream this weekend, by the way. Hopefully with some more bigger ships, because not too many big ones today. I love the bridges on these ships. It's so cool. It has like a 360 view. They do, goat farmer. The muscle cars of the river, that's how I call them. We do have a small tanker coming. Right over there. Just realized we're tilted a tiny bit. Straighten it out. There we go. Slow. They can also go fast, but the cool thing about these tugboats is that they have, like, they call it the azimuth propeller, I think is the word. So basically their propeller can spin 360 degrees. Which makes them, they can basically do donuts in the water. This is really cool. You would call them tractors, of course you would. But can a tractor do a donut? It cannot. A muscle car can, though. It's a fun shot. Can they donut as well as muscle cars? Also looks like the barges we saw earlier are not going to be dropped there. They're actually crossing to the other side of the river right now. Oh, is that so? Officially, the tugs with the azimuths up the front are called tractor tugs. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there you go, goat farmer. Hey, Storm. Welcome. Some smaller stuff coming. I think in June we're gonna pick up the drone flying again on stream as well. You can see a drone now flying through the the frame. We'll carefully try to fly the drone a bit. It's my favorite Belgian cheese. You always with your food questions, Bezzy. Let's say Afligem. I kind of like that one. Afligem or Grimbergen. Good luck finding those in Germany. How much has the water risen? You can still see the rock formations. It always takes a bit. Let's see, exclamation mark. That's beer. They also have beer, but they also make cheese. They also make cheese. That's why it's really good cheese. You prefer goat cheese? I'm not a goat cheese kind of guy. I'm sorry, goat farmer, to disappoint you. My wife is, though. She loves goat cheese. With some honey. It's like her thing. Which river is this? Westerschelde. It's in the title. It's the name of the river. Look at this cutie. It's a cute little ship. Finco Energies. The Antares. Goat cheese with little. I don't know why I don't like goat cheese. It's just not for me, I guess. It's been a long time since I tried goat cheese though, so maybe I should give it another try. Just for you. You can see, I was asking, the water has risen. So you can still see the rock formations, but those will all disappear in the next hour, I think. Hey Rishi Dave, any special ships? No, just a nice sunny day, enjoying the weather, being by the river. It's unusually warm for this time of year, actually. I did see something interesting about goat farms, though. Apparently, when you live close to a goat farm, you have like an 80 or 70% chance of developing, more chance of developing a... What's the word in English? Oh my god. An infection of your lungs. So apparently it's unhealthy to live next to goat farms. Sounds delicious, Ulrich. Hey Dutchie. Longontsteking is the word. There was a whole thing about it in the Netherlands, apparently. Oh, is that the word? Oh my god, dude. I'm not even gonna... Emphysema. Pneumonia? Yeah, pneumonia, I think. That's me. Pneumonia is like the heavy version of it. Apparently in the Netherlands there's a whole thing about the goat farm stuff. How they shouldn't be building housing around goat farms and stuff like that. I don't know all the details, but something I caught this week. Yeah, apparently there's a certain, well, they don't know for sure what is causing it, but there's a suspicion that there's a certain bacteria that gets airborne from goat farms, from the stables, just injected into the air, and then, yeah, that can cause people to be sick. Is there other warp points? Yeah, why would I need that? So let's see where this one is going, actually, because we've been talking about goats for too long. This is ship spotting, not goat farming. So this is the Nabucco. She's going to Saltend in the UK. 105 meters long. And we got some more inland ships coming in. Twitch is the best when every Twitch feature is disabled. True. Good one. This is the Nautilia. Looks like a lunch break has begun in the factories next door. A lot of people walking. Apparently something typical for Dutch people to take a walk during lunch break to stretch your legs, have some movement and exercise, especially if you work an office job. It's another thing in Belgium though. What's up, Demon Days Nutella boat? Yes, it's full of Nutella, liquid. Yes, I cancelled my Twitch Turbo a month ago or something like that, Bezzy. I also keep getting ads for Twitch Turbo now. It's crazy. No ads here. That's true, Demon Days. It's true. Apparently you are now allowed to do combined chats as well, I saw. On the overlay. Not that I'm gonna do it, but... No, he's on Kick, Bezzy. Although I've seen him on YouTube as well. I never see him on Twitch anymore. He's always on the other two. No, I went back to Kick as a 1440p is still not, yeah, still a thing for the future. So as I'm doing 1080p again for the streams, we can include Kick for the time being. But yeah, Kick doesn't really grow at all. That being said, neither does Twitch anymore. The only thing that grows is the YouTube these days. But yeah, I haven't been streaming much, have I? But in June and July, I plan on streaming a lot. I have 2 months off from work, so should be fun sometimes. Bicycle tour with the fam? No. We'll stick to ship spotting, chilling by the river. But if you talk about bicycles, there might be a surprise at the end of May. Well, I cannot say anything more than that. It's not my thing to announce or to talk about. We got our next big container ship approaching now. I can see it, finally. Crazy. Yes, I did. I'm the CEO. I'm the everything. I can neither confirm nor deny stuff, Demon Days. Oh, does that one have like big tankers as well? Yeah, it's another one with like these big, yeah, tanks. What do you mean, Betty? It has a subscription. It has a premium model for the people who want a bit more out of it. A lime tanker or cement, really? Let's check on radar. I always thought there was gas inside. So officially it's classified as tanker, but yeah. So they put cement in it, and it has like the rotating thing, so the cement doesn't harden. Didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Oh, cement powder. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Leon. Good afternoon. Okay, it's just a powder. Okay, cool. I didn't know they transported it that way. That's interesting. A recumbent delta trike. I know what a recumbent bike is. I know what a delta track is.
Yeah, so...
But there's not like enough to do still because they don't have the infrastructure here.
So the big benefit for this...
But who knows? I think probably him and Putin is having a good discussion on what to do. Who knows?
Hey, Lucator. Totally butchered your name. Sorry. Hope you're doing well. Oh, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. Okay. Yeah, I know, Leon. I took a day off from work today just so I could come out and be by the water for a few hours. Weather has been amazing for this time of year. Cannot complain. So apparently this thing could potentially be transporting cement powder. That makes sense actually, because there is a lot of cement. There's a few cement factories up the river actually, from here towards Ghent. Well, today I learned something new. Thanks for that. Their kick has grown. What's up, goat farmer? Yeah, it looks very clean, doesn't it? The Tarsus. It would be better if it was called the TARDIS, but that's probably just me. Is that a tug? No. Or you mean the sound that you know? This is probably a cement powder carrier. Maybe it is bigger on the inside. No, it definitely looks very clean, this one. And off she goes. Nothing crazy on the back. Nope. It does look like the dredge is at its closest point again. Where is she? There she is. Oh, wait. Forward to the right. Wait, am I going? Why can't I? Oh, there she is. Oh my goodness. So that is, oh, she's actively dredging right now. You can see the yellow arms on the left there are lowered with like chains. So that is the suction hose that is down. I would assume that she's gonna like pull it up and turn around soon though. This is about the closest that she has gotten. She was going back and forth from there. So got another container ship in the background there as well. Cool shot, even though it's with the funky zoom. Is it a Mac? This is a max zoom. Okay.
heel smerig. Want dan wilden ze er wel een koa openen, maar ze zetten het eigenlijk gewoon praktisch op zo.
Oh, I lost my kick chat.
Maar als je hier nou zo gaat en dan links, dan lijkt je een beetje...
Let's redo it. There we go. That's better.
Ja, ja. Wat is water, geloof ik, als je
Other than this one, yeah, not much moving. Let's get it on the overlay, this one, because it's a bigger one. Get the number. Yep. It's a funny name, this ship. 5 2 zeros. Let's see. This one's called the Appy Bum. I don't know why I thought it was funny. 294 meters long, 32 meters wide. She came from, let's double check that. Port calls. Rotterdam. Ooh. Before Rotterdam, she came from Angola, Luanda. And before being in Angola, she was in Congo. So she just did a whole Africa run. The west coast of Africa. Oh, the weather is so great. Love it. Oh, and we got an inland container ship going in front as well. Cool, cool. I think the Uppy Bum will disappear behind the pier there for a little bit first. Currently checking on radar what else is moving on the river. Nothing too special or big right now. Yeah, not much moving at all actually. I'm surprised. Just my luck, I guess, for being here today. Lots of small inland traffic coming, but nothing big currently. Stay on this one for a little bit until the big one is in sight. Oh, I didn't check up the canal. Let's see if there's anything going out. No. Nope. Guess it makes sense. Usually when the tide is rising, it's the least traffic on the river for some reason. When the tide is lowering, that's when most traffic happens. De vitesse. Hey, mega ships. Yeah, it is. I just wanted to go out in the good weather. There's nothing too special on the river today, apparently. But yeah, for the regular viewers, you'll know that I had a way to know what ships were coming in and going out for the next 24 hours. So the pilot schedules. Oh, sorry, something fell here. But unfortunately, they removed the public page. So I can no longer see what the traffic will be like for the next 24 hours. So the only thing I have is the radar, but that's not really a good indicator of the. For example, for like leaving ships, I have no idea which ships are leaving at what time. It's a bit annoying. Because I think from now on the streams will be just me coming to the river and we'll see what we can see. For the most part. Well, looks like the dredge is turning around. Let's do the mega zoom thingy. So I would assume that she might pull up her suction hose now. We'll have to see. It's interesting. It's like, does this thing also have like an azimuth propeller? It's almost like spinning in place. Surely, or maybe it's using side thrusters. Oh yeah, she has a big side thruster on the back and the one in the front. Okay, that's why. Oh, there it is. There's the suction hose. It's coming out of the water. As expected. Ooh. So now she'll head back all the way up to the upriver and then dump all the sand that she sucked up. It's cool to see it from this angle. Moin, Reptina. Welcome. Right, let's zoom back out. And then there she is. The uppy bum. RCL. I don't think that's a company I've seen before, actually. RCL. Look into this ship for a minute. Built in Korea, 4,944 TEU. Manager is RCL Ship Management. Might clearly be shipping for Hapag-Lloyd, judging on how many Hapag-Lloyd containers are on there.
Yeah, but this is not. No. Ah, it was an investor. So he wanted to make a lot of money about you. I can do the same. I open a clinic and you come to work there.
Some weird conversations happening here.
Yeah, but then I want.
Storm chasing is also back. Damn. Finally, something to look at. It's always weird to me. People who are video calling outside. It's so weird. See, this is why I'm getting the S26 Ultra, so I can do video calls and nobody will see what I'm looking at. Look how high she is on the water, though. Interesting. No, it's not weekend. Nope. He only shows up on the weekends. I think he's working now. TikTok guy. Almost forgot about TikTok guy. It's bad that the 300 chairs don't look huge anymore. I mean, this is not a really big one, right? It has like 4,000 something capacity. 5,000, just under. But yeah, so unfortunately I can no longer see what ships are scheduled for the next 24 hours. So it makes it harder for me to predict if there will be big ships or not for a stream. But it is what it is. I'm just glad to be out by the water again today. Yeah, of course, it's still a massive ship. Like if you would walk on it, it's huge. But as always, we lose a bit of perspective standing by the edge of the river. It's actually funny, if you stand a bit further back, you usually get more perspective. It's because we're too close to it. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Can we bump the white noise? Still working on that. I do have a better mic setup, but I need a longer cable. I've yet to order it. But the plan is still to capture more ambient noise from the stream. It's always fun to see them like cut through the water on the bow there. Looks cool. It is indeed rear heavy a bit. You can clearly see that she's pulling a wheelie. But even the rear is not that deep. You can see her rudder sticking out from the... There we go. That's the rudder right there. She's turning it now, actually, I think, the rudder. Hey Blighty, indeed, good weather. So we're finally out by the river again. It's been a while. But I'm grateful for the good weather we've had so far. Yeah, I know, but the Vigo might still be an hour and a half away from where we are, mega ships. I don't know if we'll catch it or not, but we'll see. But yeah, it's really not a busy afternoon or day on the river. But as I said earlier, it comes with the tides. It's usually the busiest, especially for the big ships. It's usually the busiest when the tide is heading out. So just after high tide, it gets the busiest on the river. I think so, no, indeed, because if she would be equally high on the back, then the propeller would probably stick out from the top of the water. So they would lose efficiency. No, we got a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inland ships coming out of the canal now. I'll take a wide view of them. There's definitely a lot more inland traffic during the weekdays, I feel like. For the big traffic, it doesn't really matter what day of the week you're here. For the inland traffic, there's a lot of traffic moving. Does that make sense? On the weekdays. Let's do another look at the radar as we see all these tiny ones come out. Vigo is making good progress though. Might wait for that one. There's 2 general cargo ships coming. And there's that one. Oh, there's another container ship, a smaller one coming. Yeah, we'll be here for a little bit. I'm enjoying the sun, so I don't mind. So we've got another one of those cement powder ships coming out as well. Two more. It's pretty cool to see the whole load of ships going up and down the river. There's also a small coaster coming. I just noticed that.
I think this one can actually get us met de ice in.
Ja.
You want to go to see that?
Ja.
Ja, die Marcus wel.
Nee, net niet.
Got a whole gang of dudes taking their afternoon walk or lunch walk. Is that the No Limit coming out? Let me check radar. I think it's the No Limit again. The ship that broke in half years ago. It is. The No Limit is coming out. For the long-time viewers, you'll know we've seen this ship before. It's a small inland dredge ship. And apparently half a year after it was taking into service, it broke in half while it was in a lock. But they were able to fix it, strengthen it, and now it's still going many years later. So the ship that you were about to see is the one that broke in half. We got the Port Authority here. There it is, No Limit. Oh, hi on. Oh, you're going to Bath this afternoon. Awesome. Hope you enjoy the weather. It's been really good. Look at his long crane arm. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a conveyor belt. It's an optical illusion from this angle. As you can see, duct tape. It's crazy to think of it, that this thing broke in half and they were able to recover it and then still do. Can we even see potentially where they like fix stuff up? Nah, it's impossible. I don't know how they fix it, but yeah, indeed you cannot see a joint or anything. There's pictures of it when it was broken in half though. If you look on the internet you can find it. I've seen photos. Somebody posted in the Discord, I think. The no limit had a limit. Maybe now it doesn't have a limit anymore. Oh, the Port Authority guy is eating his lunch. Not a good spot for lunch. I agree. Right, another small coaster that we're seeing. Put on my hat. The sun is in my eyes. Don't make the broken sign with your hands. The owner doesn't like that. Don't ask. Oh God. People actually do that. So apparently it is very famous. The breaking of the ship. Actually, it broke in half near Amsterdam, right? It wasn't here. It was near Amsterdam. A lot of people arriving now. Lots of cars. Guys are walking back. First few weeks after it was taken, yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, Jan, that tunnel. De Frisiana. Looks like they spilled some white stuff on her. What's all that stuff there? It's like a white, it's not really a powder. Wait, she's leaking? I found a leak. Hey, Paul. So it's not high tide, it's not low tide, it's new tide. Meanwhile, the rocks are submerging further and further. No, they were on their lunch walk, Paul. Apparently that's the thing in the Netherlands. During lunch, especially if you're an office worker, during lunch you go out for a walk, especially when the weather is good. So they're from the big chemical plant, the offices. Do wonder what the white stuff is, though. Maybe a bucket spilled something. All of the Dutchies are tall, not just the women. You guys are a tall people. God, the weather's so nice. The rest of the world is just midgets. I do wonder how it like has how have you guys evolved like that? Got another inland ship coming by as well. This is the Elixir. Cool thing about being here during the weekdays is that there's almost nobody making loud noises, doing TikTok dances, having loud music. So I kind of like being here on weekdays a lot more than weekends. So nice and quiet. Hey K2, good to see you, man. You're 196. Damn it. You could be a Dutch guy, Blighty, for all we know. Missing overlays. Yeah, we don't have a moderator today, Paul, to do the... So I do it myself manually, but it's only for the bigger ships that I have to type in the whole MSSI number or MMSI number. Alright, let's go to the next sea ship. Oh. So with our next bigger ship coming by, I'll put that one on the overlay though. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ship. Look up the number of this one. That is the sea trade. Yep, that's 6360. Oh, 2, 4, 12. There we go. That should be it, hopefully. There it is, the Sea Trade Chile, 172 meters long, 28 meters wide. A modest capacity of 1,781 TEUs. Built in 2024, so 2 years old. Well, she also came from Hamburg. This is our second ship from Hamburg that we saw. Yeah, I wouldn't do DNA tests on any of those companies. I really wouldn't. If you like your privacy, I wouldn't. If you don't care about privacy, then you should start caring about privacy, and you still shouldn't do it. Something on my to-do list. Yeah, Monkey, it's been amazing weather. I took the day off just so we could stream. The to-do list is growing already, again. So many people going out for a walk in this weather. It's crazy. And healthy, I guess. I can see more hordes of people coming towards me. Early March sunbathing, hell yeah. I hope it doesn't go cold anymore, because in theory it could still snow in April even, but I doubt it.
Ah, oké, want er zijn een paar dingen. Hè. Eén, als Joost dan naar dinsdag doorstuurt. Het is niet dat ik in school wil doen, maar het is goed dat ik begrijp dat het goed is. Want weet je, ik wil, maar ik wil altijd graag gemaakt dat dat kan, dat het juist het verhaal kan.
People doing work phone calls out loud outside. It's weird to me. I haven't done the sellout moment yet. If you're new to the channel and you like the relaxing vibes here, don't forget to follow for the Twitch or Kick viewers. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe And also smash the like button, which will help other people find the stream. There we go. Hourly sellout moment. I did it. We're almost at the point that I want to take my jacket off. That will be a first. See how the it was there. Okay. It's chugging with its speed. 60 knots. Yeah, it's the average. What's the? I think it's like the speed limit. Will have some impact actually, but not too much for the port of Antwerp at least. There's not that much direct traffic from the Middle East to here. I read a percentage this week, but it was a single digit. I don't remember the exact. I don't remember if it was 3 or 6%. Yeah, and like the Middle East is mostly like the crude oil tankers. We don't get many of those here. But I'm sure it will have some impact, as every port in the world has impact from it. Look at the reflection in the water. Neat. But I would say in general, the past year now, since that orange clown came into office in the US, traffic has slowly decreased. I feel like 2 years ago when we were starting the ship spotting streams, there was a lot more traffic on the river. I could come here at any moment and there would always be like something. But these days we can really have like dead moments on the river. So there's definitely some change. But yeah, the world is ever changing, I guess. Also, now that I said orange clown out loud on a public stream on social media, I cannot enter the US anymore, ever. Yeah, uncertainty, indeed. The tankers are queuing up on either sides of the straits. Oh yeah, for sure. And also the Suez Canal is kind of, it's not really blocked, but they've also started attacks again there, so it's all gonna be the long way around. Oh no, anyways, yeah, exactly. Anyways.
Ja, die woont in de thee. Ik kende hem ook helemaal niet voordat ze naar de middelbare school gingen. Dat is natuurlijk al heel gek als er gewoon een jongetje van jouw leeftijd uit de thee is. Kijk, het kan best dat je niet iedereen als beste vindt. Maar hij kende hem niet.
Nope. Another coaster coming in. I saw that note, but I have no idea how you can guarantee that a ship will be able to pass safely without any rockets flying on them. It's not a feasible solution. The main thing that will have ship owners, wow, words, decide whether they go through the strait or not is insurance. I read a whole thing about how the insurance of ships work. It's a really interesting topic. It's something called, what is it, P&I Club? PNG? A letter with P, it's P and a letter clubs. And it's basically the ships that form like little clubs, and they all put in a certain amount of money, and that is then the insurance money. So it doesn't go through like regular insurances. But like situations like war are not covered by those clubs. It's quite complicated, but basically it's one of the main reasons why they will never risk it. The Chinese ships did go through and nobody hit them. I don't know if that's true or not, but funny if it is. Let me look up the thing that I found on the P&I Club. Hang on. Yeah, in other news, we entered and hijacked a Shadow Fleet ship this week. The Belgian military went to it with helicopters. They boarded it, and now it's in Zeebrugge. They confiscated it basically. They did it on the legal grounds that it was running under a false flag. So it was waving the Guinea flag, but it wasn't registered in Guinea. So they confiscated an oil tanker. I believe they put a bail on it of $10 million. Okay, so the P&I Club thing, right? P&I stands for Protection and Indemnity for third-party liabilities operating the ship, like the injuring of crews, damaging of cargoes, or polluting the sea. So what is a P&I Club? It started in the 19th century in the UK. Ship owners found regular commercial insurers too pricey, and those policies are often ignored cargo damage or crew injuries for normal ship use. So owners were left paying claims, huge claims actually, out of their own pockets. So over time, these became P&I clubs. Wait, no. Solution, they formed hull clubs, mutual groups where ship owners insured each other. Each chipped in fees, shared risks, and ditched expensive middlemen, so the commercial insurers were ditched. This mutual pooling cuts costs and covered the gaps. So that's basically how the P&I clubs work. So I can read a bit more about it. Over time, as shipping grew, laws changed and liabilities exploded, these became today's P&I clubs. The core idea remained the same. Ship owners pool risks together in non-profit mutuals. The members, so the ship owners, pay an annual call, basically a premium/contribution. Every year the calls, so they have to pay by February 20th. Why that date? The old tradition from the Baltic Sea trade. It's an old tradition from the Baltic Sea trade. So on February 20th, roughly when winter ice melted and ports reopened, sailing resumed. So it became the start of the maritime insurance year. Interesting. So a P&I club is run by and for the ship owners themselves through mutual insurance. They're strictly non-profits. So yeah, that's why it's beneficial for them to do it, right? Because they're non-profits. They don't need to make a profit as an insurance. Third-party liabilities not in standard hull insurance, like crew injury or death, passenger claims, cargo damage loss, collision damage, environmental stuff and stuff like that. It's all covered by P&I clubs. Entry to a club is not automatic. Ship must be seaworthy, well maintained, and registered. The crews need proper training and certification. Clubs often send surveyors to inspect vessels and operations, so on. But soon single claims became even too massive for one club. For example, huge pollution disasters. Let's go to that ship as I continue reading here. So the clubs pooled again. So they formed the International Group of P&I Clubs. The 12 big P&I clubs covering around 90% of the world's shipping tonnage. They're all together in one organization now. So once claims become too big, basically the clubs will help each other out in that bigger pool. That's really crazy. There was something about war here. Oh yeah, standard P&I policies do not cover war risks, including war, terrorism, piracy, strikes, and similar events. These risks are covered separately through war risk policies or add-ons, and are typically inexpensive until, although premiums can soar in high-risk areas. War risks are often covered by specialist markets. Interesting. Why are they separate? War events are unpredictable and potentially massive. Pooling them with everyday P&I liabilities could corrupt the clubs, bankrupt the clubs. Sorry, I'm not reading chat, I'm reading the thing I found. So on March 1st and 2nd, the clubs issued a 72-hour cancellation notice. It's a standard clause. So effective midnight, March 5th, 2026, war risk cover auto-terminated for the Iranian waters, Persian and Arabian Gulf, Gulf of Oman and adjacent areas. Well, there you go. Hope you all learned something new now. Do you ever go to the port, Luca? I haven't done it yet, Ice, and I don't feel the need for it because it will be a bit frowned upon, I think, to stand there with a big camera, especially in these times. I don't want to be, yeah. Because actually I have heard there were train spotters in the port area of Antwerp, and they were sent away by security, even though they were doing nothing illegal. They were just shooed away because they were nervous about people making pictures. So I don't know. I don't really want to. It would be fun because there is a really cool spot where you can see the container dock and all the operations on the big container ships, the 400-meter giants. lots of smaller traffic. There is one more bigger container ship. I'm checking if I can already see it. No, not yet. Oh, I think I see it in the distance. But other than that, pretty quiet today. Oh, my phone battery. What the hell? How did this empty so quickly? I feel like the battery on this phone has deteriorated really fast. How old is this one? 2 years now? Yeah. Let's check where the big container ship is. It might be our closer for today then. Okay, Vigo is about to take the corner there. Yeah, I think I see it now. Yeah, that is true, Ice. It is true. You read that 60% of Iberia's economy is foreign ships registries. That's crazy. The funny thing is that if you want to register your ship under the Liberia flag, you have to be in London, UK, because that's where the registrant office is. It's not on. You don't even have to go to Liberia. So. Now the water's really rising. All the rocks we had earlier are all submerged again. I think that Nelly is going towards Ghent here. See where she came from. Nelly. She came from Spain, Sagunto.
Yeah. So, and was it during the Corona time? So, parents, when he gave him food, they used a really big spoon because they want to be that close to him.
The distance.
Yeah, that's
I forgot that. I know what's wrong here.
Yeah, some people run both. You've been there? I've been. But you live here for 10 years?
Yeah, but I don't come here in my free time.
Why not? On your work.
Why would I do that? Oh my god, never. If I don't have to go to the other side. Yeah, and next year is finished then.
Yeah.
4 months.
4 months, yeah. Yeah, but really. I don't get it. How?
Hey Jeffrey, I don't know yet if I'll be here on Saturday. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. But yeah, I don't know. But maybe I'll see you. Tell those humans to go out of frame. It's always funny to me when people have like whole conversations so loud that everybody can listen to it. I don't know why. I'm always like discreet. All right, so our final ship for today is on the horizon. Let's see if we can catch it all the way out there. There she is. Let's do the mega super zoom thingy. Well, that blur is coming towards us. Hey Mike, good afternoon. So, okay, that will be our closer. Until then, we have some smaller stuff to look at. But nothing close right now, actually. There you go, look at that. I think this one is the closest one coming towards us. Let's take another look at the stuff on the other side as well. There was a cool heavy load carrier ship over there, that one. It looks like they're done refueling, so she might leave soon. What's the max zoom? There's a 300mm zoom lens on it, and then I have a, what is it, 4x? How much can I go? Let's see. Yeah, 4x optical zoom on that. So this is a max zoom that I can do. And then if I pan all the way out from where I am, so you'll see, it's the optical one, the digital one, sorry, I keep mixing it, and then the optical one. So that's basically the zoom range. So it's a very good lens. I'm happy with this one. I wonder if this one will leave now anytime soon. She's refueled. Or maybe she needs another load. I love how this camera has a little zoom toggle for the digital zoom. The other one didn't have that, which was a bit of a nuisance. Well, I like this lens a lot because it also goes wide, right? Because when the ship is right in front of us, I need to be able to go wide, or otherwise you would just see a little part of the ship instead of the whole thing. Hey, Cactus. Howdy. There's another ship that we haven't looked at on the other side as well. There he is. There's actually two there. Let me check on radar what is parked over there as we wait. So this is called the Prague, like the city. It's interesting, the Prague. She came from Fortaleza in Brazil, all the way here. Before doing a few stops in Brazil, she was in Primorsk, Russia. Got a Shadow Fleet ship. No, just kidding. And I think the tiny one is the Mara. Nope. Oh, it's the Schengen. It's a hopper dredger.
c'est chose d'autre projectile ou d'autres one?
The K marker, no. The K indicates that there is a cable there under the seabed. I'm not sure if we can make it readable, but yeah, there's too much heat haze, but it says high voltage underneath in Dutch. So there's a high voltage cable there. Makes sense as there is in, well, we're looking right at it. That dome is a nuclear reactor, so there's a nuclear power plant there. And there are studies to build a new nuclear power plant, if I zoom out, on the other side of that chemical plant. So basically right over there behind those chimneys would be a nuclear reactor coming. Well, they've started the investigations, nothing has been decided. If that happens though, we'll never fly the drone here again, I think. Alright, this will be our next little shippy that comes by. Yeah, pretty quiet day so far. But still, great weather. Can't complain. No idea, Blighty. No idea about that. Oh, yoink. We got the dredge coming back for another U-turn. Let's take a look at the dredge. While we wait for the bigger ship. So like a gap like this on the river, I don't remember having this 2 years ago. It's only been since 2025 that we have these massive gaps on the river. There's nothing to see. Or no traffic coming by at least. Oh, it's not dredging right now. The suction hose is hanging on the side there. Maybe they're done. We're going to a different spot. Interesting. Hey Darren, good afternoon from the Netherlands. Wait, it's not afternoon in Michigan though, good morning. Got the ship coming by now. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, somebody honked. I'm wondering if it's worth the wait for the bigger one. Maybe I'm gonna wrap up here. Let's check another, take one more look. But it's still so far away. Look at that. And there's really no traffic until that thing is here, but it's still pretty far. It's not that big either. If it was a 400-meter ship, I would definitely want to wait. All right, I'm gonna wrap up things here for today, guys. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. It's been a nice few hours by the river. I hope to do another one on Saturday or Sunday, but we'll have to see how the timing works out. Oh yeah, I gotta press. Oh yeah, the outro thing was also broken, so I don't even need to do this. Let me make a note here. Yeah, thank you all for hanging with me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.